Nope, it's not Peanut. It's the neighbor cat that looks an awful lot like Peanut. Just chilling up on the roof.
On the roof, it's peaceful as can be.
Some blew up there, but it's still coming down. Just about 3 inches of rain in the last 3 days. It started Sunday night into Monday, all day Monday, pretty much all day Tuesday. Today is kind of the trailing edge, and then maybe a little bit tomorrow and a small chance Friday, and then finally we get like a week of upper 60s and clear, which, my goodness, I'm ready for. We've got another MPI today on a 839 M5. I don't know any other details. He's due at 1 o'clock, so we're going to meet him, do an inspection. Sergio's working on the M235i today, all the fluids and things I detailed last night, and it's going to be another long day, I think. Hey, we got another late one. How about that? Crazy busy day today as usual. We had Sergio working over here on the 2015 M235. The exhaust came down, drive shaft came out. Well, except for its connection at the differential, because that requires completely special custom tools. Look at that weird interface. What the hell was wrong with the old way? I don't know. But as I mentioned last night, the work scope has increased on this. Most of it's done now. Front and rear differential fluid change, transfer box fluid change, transmission fluid change, pan and filter, drain and fill plugs throughout, engine oil change. So pretty much all fluids except power steering. Oh, this is probably electric, and coolant and brake fluid. Trying to get rid of the issue that feels like tires skipping. I let him know it's tire time. He says he's got some in his garage at home, but I don't think that's the issue we're chasing right now. So progress there. We're just waiting on front stiffening plate bolts. Those are torque yield fasteners, so those are on their way. They should deliver tomorrow. And then the transmission has to be filled with fluid, which will happen tomorrow morning. This is the timing guide car. It's over here, not because it's done, but because we needed the lift. Alan has finished the timing case work. Lower and upper timing covers are back on, so now it's a matter of installing Vanos and then getting the engine in time and then reassembling the rest of it, and then digging into the rod bearings because that work scope has increased as well. Most of today, at least in the afternoon, was spent over here. 2002 M5, new guy from Orange County, just bought this car, 140,000 miles, M1SW interior, no options. Did an inspection, kind of what I thought would need work doesn't, and what I didn't think would need work does. So most of the suspension has been completely overhauled. It's got new rear upper arms. It's got some sort of Bilstein coilovers, PSS 9, something like that, on all four corners. And whoever has worked on this car pretty much had no idea what they're doing. There's a ton of missing items, like the whole transmission pan, splash pan is missing. Both chassis covers are missing, so we have a completely exposed fuel filter and electrical harness on the right side. It's got Falcon tires, which I absolutely don't recommend. Front brakes are pretty much new. Rear brakes are in need of service. He needs headlights. The lenses don't look bad, but the adjusters are cooked. Someone's had these bumpers off before, and when they put them back together, the bumper isn't attached to the carrier. So you can grab the bumper, and like over here, it's just super loose on the bumper carrier. And the rear one's even worse. I should have had Alan film this earlier today. I can grab this whole bumper and move it 2 inches side to side, pull it out backwards. It's really loose on this car. So it's gonna have to come apart and get those clips installed if he wants that to be right. Paint work back here is not ideal. And we're seeing paint overspray on the muffler, so they've resprayed these bumpers with them on the car, which is a curious choice. Interior needs the usual stuff: door gaskets, door sills, leather's really hard, needs all the center console plastics, cup holders, storage trays. It's just all original. Someone's driven at 140,000 miles, probably saw, hey, look, this car's worth more than I thought, And they refinished the wheels and sprayed the bumpers and tried to turn it into a blue chip car, but you get a good look at it and you can see where previous efforts of restoration have fallen short. Then, lots going on this car. So this is the 2000 from Texas, but the new owner lives in the Midwest, Anthracite 2075K, and he approved all items except 2 from the estimate. So this is going to be a massive, massive scale restoration project that should turn this car pretty much perfect. The only things he's not doing are wireless charging in the center console and the LCI steering wheel due to cost of the airbag. So it will retain its original steering wheel. We're gonna be deleting this awful Passport laser jammer system. It's got its original black gauges. We're going back to a factory shift knob, and just everything in this car is gonna be really, really beautiful. So I'm excited to see this over the upcoming weeks and months totally transform. Rained a bunch more today. And even 20 minutes ago, it was coming down in sheets, just massive torrential downpours. Though it stopped, no, it's just kind of misting now, a little bit of light rain. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. It's late, and this is 3 days in a row I've made it past 10:30. So time to hit the road, Jack. Talk tomorrow, Thursday.